Right. The new content of patch 10.2, the schedule. We actually have got the schedule now. Because you know the way we just randomly found out by, sometimes like a little counter would appear over an NPC's head in Valdrakken. But now we actually know. So the main story is out, we think, when the patch comes out. Reforging Tyr Part 4 is out November 21st. Misfit Dragons is out November 14th. Misfit Dragons will, I believe, get you the Grotto Nether Drake. So there's that. And then Reforging Tyr Part 4 will get you the white scales for your dragon. But also, it's where we go into into Nighthold, steal Tyr's memory disk, and presumably that will mean that in patch 10.2.5 we'll be able to reactivate Tyr. And maybe if people, Matt, if people have been wondering, like, when's the big story with, Alexstrasza, the Queen of the Dragons and the Titan stuff, like, that kind of big thing. 10.2.5, where we'll probably see whatever the hell Tyr has got to say. Who knows? Maybe at the end of Reforging Tyr Part 4, it's just, he's like booting. He just has a loading bar.
Yeah.
Just like, sorry,
there'll be something
gotta
like
load the punch cards in, bro. It'll be a few weeks.
There'll be something like that.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Just another case of how they've organized the production to pump stuff out every... So it is very episodic.
Yeah, so I would recommend playing the first 3 Tyr quests, which are available by Renown with the Valdrakken Accord.
Yep.
And then the others are just available afterwards?
The others are just available.
Or are they just available?
They're just available.
Yes, so you don't need to have done the first one.
Because I haven't actually done in the halls of the Titan Service Call. I literally haven't done that. Like, I've watched playthroughs, but I haven't actually done it yet. But yeah.
It's the problem of, like, sometimes half your life being in PTR and beta.
Yep.
It's like, that's a chromie. I love that. My main character hasn't touched it on live. Because, like, I did it and, like, solved the stuff in beta and had the PTR and had a lot of fun. I should probably go back and do that because I've probably forgotten most of the things that I learned, which will mean, oh yeah, great, I'll just be able to enjoy it again. Nice. Patch 10.2.5 has hit the WoW vendor.
Let me just quickly...
And we know nothing else about it. That this patch exists is what we call not a surprise. So yeah, there you go. It'll be there.
10.2.5?
Do you have any biting commentary about patch 10.2.5? The patch is going to bring us the archaeology revamp, new version of the Mage Tower built into a rebuilt Brawlers Guild, amongst other features and content.
All of the above. All of the above. It will be the greatest patch in World of Warcraft's history. That is my commentary. And if Blizzard failed, to deliver, I'm suing them. No, yeah.
You will not need the secrets of Avalorn once you've seen patch 10.2.5.
Storms over Avalorn.
Storms over Avalorn. Do you know what's going to be weird though, right? Is we're going to defeat Furak. Then what's going to happen? Big question. No, I just say that because like
nothing for
Furak's the final boss, and we defeat the final boss. And then we have the Misfit Dragon storyline, and then Tyr comes back. Like, what does that set? Does that set us up for some FF14-like situation where we sort of do a budget introduction of the next expansion whilst mostly running around zones we've already made?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they are...
Which, if so, is good for narrative cohesion.
It's good for narrative cohesion as long as they can tell interesting stories with Tyr.
Yes.
And the problem with Tyr's story is that it's so been, like, what do you call it? It's been split up and fractured and it's all over the place. Then you go...
so it's like the first one is available depending on how much renown you have with one of the factions. Then the second one happened at a point in time. And the second one happened in 10.2.5?
No, it didn't.
10.1.5? Yes. And then 10.1.7 is the third one, which was the reforming of the Tyr's Guard and training them. Then, yes, the heist will be 10.2.
Or thereabouts.
So, yeah, depends on what he'll do. One of the things you'll have seen in all those SOA leaks, though, is some kind of... Or not all of them. Actually, I don't know if you saw it on any of them, but one thing that you have seen.
What a recatment.
Wow.
Well, he's taking that story back.
What you see in loads of the leaks is Tyr Odin tension. Tyr knows shit. Tyr sides with us over the people who made him. All of these things are in all of these leaks, fake or not fake, because they're the complete obvious next stage in the story, and therefore are kind of predictable. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that's why I think a lot of those leaks, regardless of whether they're true or not, are sort of converging all in this direction.
Tyr and Odin in the shroud.
What?
I said Tyr and Odin in the shroud. It's a reference to something that you wouldn't get.
Is this some anime?
No.
It's not an anime.
Well, it's actually a reference to Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, but through FF14. Because it was Fear and Odin in the shroud. So yes.
Good. Well, there you go. 1025. It'll happen. When will it happen? Probably January in my view.